Welcome students. Today's class we are going to see about 7th standard science term 2 unit 4 cell biology. Okay, in this lesson we are going to see about what are the types of cells and their functional and structural units. For this lesson I have already posted a lesson with Tamil and English. So this lesson, today's session we are going to see about only in English with the name of the cell organelles and cells. Okay, for the whole lesson I share the video in the description. So in this video we are going to see what are the main components of cell and their structural and functional units, what are the types of cell in English. Okay, in this lesson we have see different type of cells in the picture. First one what you see is a plant cell, this is animal cell, this must be our blood cell, this nerve cell is called neuron, which is chloroplast, which is present in the plant cell. The responsible of chloroplast is photosynthesis. This is a cross section or cellular definition of a leaf. This is a muscle cell, then columnar cells. Okay, in this lesson we starts with single cellular to multicellular organisms. As the lesson starts with each and every organism is made up of cell, from small salmonella bacteria which cause a disease to us, from the bacteria to the very matured human being, all the living things are made up of cells alone. So easily we compare the whole building with the compare of a small brick. Same way the whole organism is made up of single types of cells. So these cells forming a tissues, from the tissue the organs are formed. For that we have a detailed imagination description, that is animals, all the humans are made up of animal cell, all the animals are made up of animal cell, all the plants are made up of plant cell. How the building is made up of bricks, same way we are made up of cells. Based on the cells we classify the organisms into two types. One is unicellular organism, another one is multicellular organism. Unicellular organism means the whole organism is made up of only one cell, that is called unicellular organism. For example, chlamydomonas in plants and amoeba in animals. So it is an animal cell which is made up of single cell which is an organism. Same way chlamydomonas is a unicellular plant. Okay, these are the example for unicellular. These unicellular organisms are microscopic, so we can see only in through microscope. Bacteria also called unicellular because bacteria also made up of only single cell. The next one is what we are going to see is multicellular organism. Here all the single organism is made up of trillions of cells. The cells organized into tissues, tissues organized into organs, organs organized into organ system forming organism. Okay, from that you can easily identify single cell which make tissue. From the tissue we have stomach, an organ. Stomach is a part of organ system in digestive system. Digestive system made up of mouth, esophagus, buccal cavity, esophagus, stomach, gallbladder, liver, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anum. So number of organs forming an organ system. Same way number of organ systems forming an organism. Here same comparison in plant. A plant cell made a tissue. From that this tissue may create organ like leaf. So many leaves forming a shoot system and root system forming an organism like plants. Okay, this is the basic fundamental phenomena of all the living organisms irrespective of a plant or an animal. If you see, take an hand of a human being, you can easily find it's made up of bone. Above the bone we have muscle, above the muscle we have epithelial cells, after that we have skin, dermal cells, inside we have nerve cell, we have blood cell. All these cells forming, all these tissues forming a single organ, it's forming a structure. Now we are easily compare a plant cell and animal cell. How a plant cell and animal cell is differ. which is differ by means of main important thing is called cell wall. So plant cell only having cell wall, animal cell doesn't possess cell wall. So this cell wall is called supporter or protector. It giving a definite shape and structure to a plant. This cell wall having certain pores which is called plasmodesmata. From that cellular fluids or substance which pass through from one cell to another cell. So these are the difference between a plant cell and an animal cell. When you see a plant cell which having cell wall, it's having chloroplast which do photosynthesis. In animal cell it doesn't possess cell wall. Same thing, it doesn't possess chloroplast, so it won't produce their own food. In plant cell we have vacuoles which is very large, so it plays most of the area of a plant cell. So the nucleus of the plant cell will be near to the margin, but in animal cell there is no vacuole, even though it is very small in size. So the nucleus will be prominently in the center portion of the animal cell. Remaining all the parts are same in plant cell and animal cell, like nucleus, ribosomes, cytoplasm, endoplasmic reticulum. Here endoplasmic reticulum having two types. One is rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum which contain ribosomes which produce protein. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum does possess ribosomes, so it produces lipid synthesis. Golgi complex and mitochondria. Mitochondria is a double membrane structure which play a vital role in respiration. It produces energy for us. So here there is an activity. You can observe what are the difference between plant cell and animal cell, and you can make it inside the boxes. Now we are going to see cells. All the cells are not same. Depends upon the function they are modified. So the first we are going to see about epithelial cell, which is mostly flat and columnar, just like columns. It covers surface of the body and give protection. Next is muscular cell. It's slender and spindle shape, which having contract and relax, which made up of muscle actinofibers. It is the main duty of a muscular cell is doing cellular movement. Nerve cell, which is called neuron, which conduct nerve impulse. That means it transmit the feelings or communication between brain to all the parts of the body. Same vice versa from all the parts of the body to brain. So it's coordinate all the functions of our human body. So next is red blood cell, which is disc shape. So it carries oxygen and collect carbon dioxide. So from the lungs it collect oxygen and transmit it to all the parts of the body. Same way from all the cells it collect carbon dioxide and sending out. So this is a transport vehicle. Next what we are going to see is stem cell application. So stem cell is nothing but a single cell can convert into different type of cells. As we know that we are forming from a single cell called zygote. From zygote it convert into embryo. From embryo we are created. So all these types of different type of cells are from a single cell. That single cell is called stem cell. Next what we are going to see is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a material which inside the cell. So when you have classify the cell into two types, one is protoplasm versus cytoplasm. Protoplasm is nothing but with nucleus. If there is no nucleus, it is called cytoplasm. But these two play a vital role in protoplasm. Next is mitochondria, which I already told you. It is a powerhouse of the cell, which produce energy, which convert glucose into ATP. ATP is nothing but adenosine triphosphate. So it convert what we eat. So it convert the glucose into energy. Next is chloroplast, which present in plants, which make the plants greener. It converts sun energy into food energy. That means it converts the sunlight energy into chemical energy in the form of glucose. It done by plants. Next is Golgi apparatus or Golgi complex. It produce enzymes and it secrete everything. It pack and transmit it to the where it is required. So it producing the enzymes or hormones or fat materials then it will convert into small vesicular structures. These vesicular structures are detached from the Golgi apparatus and it taken to the place where it is required and it is supplied. Next is called lysosomes, which is called suicidal bags of the cell, which having lytic enzymes, so which can digest the cell or single organs. If cell organs are damaged, it is digested by lysosome. If whole cell is damaged, it will fully digest by the lysosome, so it is called suicidal bags. Next is centrioles, which present exclusively only in plant cells. These centrioles play a vital role in cell division. When cells are divided, this condition and commands all controlled by centrioles. It present only in animal cell. Next is endoplasmic reticulum, which I already told you. It having two types. One is smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum means it doesn't possess ribosomes, so it produces lipids. Where we see ribosomes present in the rough endoplasmic reticulum, it produces proteins. Next is nucleus, which is called brain of the cell, which control all the functions of the cell. So it's just like a brain which control all the functions and all the character of the cell and organism. So it transmitted, it have the DNA to transmit one generation to the next generation. So all the informations are present inside the nucleus. So these are the major points. Cell are the basic structure and functional unit of the cell, living organism. So all the living organism is made up of cell. Cells are microscopic, so we cannot see cells in naked eye, but we can see some cells that you can command, which is the biggest cell that we can see without microscope. Cell membrane is selectively permeable, so it allows something inside, something out, so it will be selectively permeable. It has some cells. Plant cell having cell wall, so it giving rigid shape to the plant cell. The next one is cytoplasm, which include all the cellular organelles, and cytosol. Cytosol is just like a liquid-like structure, semi-permeable and semi-fluid structure. Next, mitochondria is principal for cellular respiration and it releases energy. Same way, chloroplast, which converts sun energy into chemical energy, it is called photosynthesis. Stem cell, a single cell can derive into different type of cells. A group of different tissues make an organ. Organs work together to make organ system. Many organ systems make a organism like human beings. Here there is an activity that we have cell organelles. Write your functions. Write their function and you can command in the command section. I already posted the detailed version of this lesson in Tamil and English. That also you check it out in the description box. I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you for your command. Share with your friends. Thank you.